in this mission, we're going to combine starting up the aircraft, taking off, long-range navigation, and landing. Once I take off and pass through the third gate, I'll be given navigation data to reach the next gate. Okay, well this sounds like they are increasing some of the difficulty. I'll set my throttle back. Okay, cool, let's do it. It's actually been a little while since we had to start this thing, you know? And their camera doing the irritating zoom, whatever.
And landing. Once you take off and pass through the third gate, you'll be given navigation data
put that
to reach
flaps
the
thing
next
up
gate.
there. Let's do the carb air control. Forward. Prop is forward. Throttle's cracked open just barely. Come over here for my battery switch, my generator switch. So now we have lights on. That's good. Let's turn fuel shutoff on. Let's turn our ignition to both magnetos. Turn fuel booster on. When that one turns on, yeah, we can see our fuel pressure come up over here. If this was a real airplane, I'd yell clear, but there's nobody out walking around. Let me see. Oh, I didn't hit the primer yet, did I? Yeah, let's prime it. Hold that in for a few seconds. And start. Come on. Give it a little goose the throttle a little bit. No, why did it not want to run? That was interesting. Here, let's do this again. Maybe I didn't advance the throttle quite enough. I was trying to jiggle the throttle around to prime it some more. This is kind of confusing to me. Prop is all the way forward. That's good. Let's pull this back. That's on. We are... Let's see if this fuel tank is full. I suppose I should check this stuff. That fuel tank is full. Grief, I'm trying to manipulate the camera to look at this other fuel tank. Oh, there we are. That one is empty. We have selected a full fuel tank. That's good. It's definitely close to starting. Ignition is to both. Okay, yeah, that's good. Prime it some more. There we go. She was just being kind of being all fussy, you know. She wanted to have everything just right. Alrighty, cool. Alright, well, let's take a look. Since we're doing some kind of long-range navigation. So here I am down here. Do we have any objectives? It looks like we're going to be heading mostly southeast. Is that where we're going? Sukumi Babashara. That's where we are. Yeah, starting there. Good. I wonder which way the wind is blowing. Maybe I should have paid some attention to that. It makes a difference as to which one of these runways I'm going to go for. How about we just go this one over to the left just because it'll be shorter. Okay, this is all working. All right, let's get some of this set up, do the trim, and do this trim. Good. Pull stick back to engage the tail wheel steering. And give it a little bit. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's something to answer my question. We have a green gate at that end. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, let's go that way. Kind of playing it by ear, making stuff up as we go along, you know? weaving back and forth just so I can see what's ahead of me. Yeah, if we don't get some missions that involve shooting stuff sometime soon, then I'm going to be looking at some of the user-made missions, download some of those and see what can happen. I see, just in twerping around, I've seen that this game does also include an option. It kind of randomly generates. So you say, I want a random mission. It'll generate a handful of random enemies and random objectives for you and random weather. We could try some of that. I know a lot of it ends up not being really balanced too well, because in this digital combat simulation world, as far as things that are World War II period specific, we have the Mustang and not much else. I mean, I hear about this, the Focke-Wulf 190, but I haven't actually seen it myself. I wonder if maybe that's something I have to download elsewhere. I didn't think it was a mod. I thought it was something that the actual game devs are developing. I could be wrong. Well, we are definitely getting closer to the green gate down there. Gradually attaining our goal. Taking a look around. So, okay, if this mission is going to be doing some long-range navigation, if it's using these green gate whatsits to do it, and we've got this overcast. I should have paid attention. I don't know how high these clouds are. I bet you we're going to end up doing some instrument flight. So that'd be okay. That can be entertaining. Oh, I see a second gate. I think I'm going... Yeah, I'm going the wrong direction. I should have gone to the right. Because I was intended to take off, fly through that first gate, and there's a second gate down there. Yeah, I'm doing it all backwards. I went ahead and I spent the money. I bought the other module for the A10. So now I've got the A10 title. I haven't actually spent any time with it. I'm told, yeah, somebody actually had in comments doing videos, I'm told that it will work with just a good old X-52 joystick like I'm using. So we'll try it sometime or other. Alright, well, I don't suppose there's any other traffic around out here. I'll just take the runway. Okay, step on those brakes all nice and easy. Got a couple other things we got to do here. Stop, 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 stop. Thank you. Okay, while we're here, let's hold those brakes. Let's rev up a little bit just so we have enough suction running to run these gauges. I want to uncage this one. Okay, let me see here. I'm pointing almost due west. Because we're going to be doing some navigation stuff, let's set up my directional gyro. Hello? Supposed to be turning, aren't you? Ah, wrong way. Come on. Because this could end up being useful, you know? And what's this supposed to set? About 271. Good, right about there. Okay, did I already set the trim? Yes, I did. I did this, I did that. Anything else I need to do at this moment? Nothing coming to mind. Let's release those brakes. Let's go for a takeoff. Then after we take off, we're going to have to come back and hit these gates. Smoothly accelerate. Get Keep it up to about 50 inches of manifold pressure. There's about 100 miles per hour. Ease forward on the stick, gentle on the rudder. And just pitch back a little bit. Nice gentle takeoff. Retract that landing gear. Good. A little more right rudder and trim. Good. Pull that propeller back to about 2,700 RPM. As we accelerate, pull throttle back to about 45, 46 inches manifold pressure. Let's go ahead and close the canopy while we're at it. There we go. Cranking on the crank wheel there. Yep, because as fun as it is to have the wind in your hair, it could be kind of noisy and cold and damp too. Careful, don't get too slow in this turn. And go back for this green gate. And there we are, about 250 miles per hour, and airplane becomes fun to fly. Let's do more left rudder at this point. All the time messing with that rudder trim. Just a little bit of nose down trim too. Just slightly. Yeah, about that much. A little more left rudder trim. Okay. Alright, I see that next gate. It's right there. Let's go fly through it, see what happens. The announcer dude isn't telling me that the gate's straight ahead. That's interesting. I'm used to him yammering at me. Maybe he listened to my complaining the other time. Oh, there it is. Right over there to the left. Did I see one in the distance? Not seeing the next gate, dude. Left. There we are.
The navigation gate will be at 2,000 feet MSL and 7 miles ahead.
Thank you very much for that advice. 18 degrees. Let's see, is our DG holding course fairly well? It would appear not to be. That's problematic. Did I read? That's like, it's totally off. It's 180 degrees off. Did I... No, wait a second. There's no... Oh no, it's not that bad. It's about like 40 degrees off. Already. Now, the directional gyro, these things, they will slip over time, but that's just like a couple of minutes after takeoff. It's already off by that much. That is a problem. I think I'm just not going to mess around with the directional gyro all that much. We need a little bit of right aileron trim, don't we? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think we'll just be using our repeater compass and maybe kind of forget the DG for now. I do not see the next gate. There it is.
18 degrees. Navigation gate will be at 5,000 feet MSL and it's 12 miles ahead.
Yeah, I got the airplane pretty close to properly trimmed out now. So if I take hands off, she'll mostly follow a straight line. Climbing, getting closer to these clouds. I bet you they're going to have us climb up through those clouds, I bet you.
Change your heading to 67 degrees.
670.
Navigation gate will be at 10,000 feet MSL and is 19 miles ahead.
Ah, see how sneaky you are, giving me this climbing turn through the clouds? Oh, it's a really thin cloud layer, though, huh? Okay, so 6-7 degrees. 10,000 feet. I'm at 7,000. Oh, there it is, right there. There wasn't much of a cloud layer at all. A little more right rudder trim. We've got a fairly aggressive climb going. Well, not now, but we're... I thought he said the gate would be at 10,000. We are still having to climb a little bit. It doesn't seem like it'd be that much higher. I don't know. We'll just continue driving right at it here. Coming up on 8,000 feet. I guess 10,000 isn't all that much higher. The airplane's feeling heavy on the right wing. Tell you what, let's change tanks. There, start taking some fuel out of the right-hand tank. See what we got. Yeah, try to balance it out some more. Also trim our roll left a little bit. Okay, yeah, I guess 10, yeah, because here we are at 9,000 and still this nice, gradual, gentle climb to catch this gate. Okay. It was deceptive. It's a really huge gate. You can see it from a whole lot of miles away. But I think these gates, they shrink the closer you get to them, maybe, because to see it from all those miles away, the thing would have to be like, I don't know, a few thousand feet across. I suppose I could pretend the gate's an enemy if I really want to be shooting at something. Take that, gate. Take that and that. Ooh, I think I got it.
92 degrees. The navigation gate will be at 20,000 feet MSL.
20,000 feet, eh? Alright. Oh, and I see it right there. Okay. Well, let's do some more climbing. Let's actually add a little more throttle. Interesting thing. Nice thing about a constant speed prop in this automatic, the automatic turbocharger settings on this. I should just leave the prop alone, give it a little more throttle, and the airplane should take care of all the other settings in order to be able to climb up into these higher reaches. A little more throttle than that, even. Going to try to screw around with this thing. Let's wait. I don't want to drift off course too much. I could trim back a little bit. Add more throttle. Nah, I think we're doing okay. Just, yeah, forget that. Forget the DG. We'll just use the compass. Interesting thing, if you watch that compass the way it works, you cannot reliably use a compass while you're in a turn. The needle will swing around all kinds of crazy directions, but you have to wait until you're flying fairly straight and level. You're no longer in a turn, and then the compass will read accurately. Altitude now, okay, passing 14,000 feet, 6,000 feet to go. We are at full throttle right now. The manifold pressure dropping as we get into the higher air. Airspeed is getting kind of disconcertingly low. Let's go ahead and increase our prop setting a little bit. There we go. Oh, watch that. You can see that manifold pressure just popped up. I think maybe right at the same time the blower switched to the next stage. You can hardly see the altimeter because the throttle's in the way. Do I need to? Let me see. I'm looking at how slow my airspeed's getting. Maybe. Hang on. Let's think on something right here. I saw this setting. I thought that this was like automagic. Maybe it isn't. Let's turn supercharger to high. High. I said high. Come on. Having trouble clicking it. Doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, okay, let's yeah, to maintain some airspeed, let's circle around and then we'll hit that gate. Continue our climb. I have to think that maybe I was missing something. Well, now wait a second, I thought I could have sworn that clicking that it does not appear to be working that way. Alright, stop screwing around with that. Let's keep an eye on our climb, because now we're actually descending. Here's that gate back there. It's our altitude. Grief camera. Yeah. Whoa, okay, now that blower definitely kicked in right there. What I did is I just turned the prop setting up, increased RPM like by another 100 RPM. Now we've got some power. Surging like this, that's kind of disconcerting. Stop doing this. Why is it surging like this? I don't understand. Definitely something I'm not understanding about how this vehicle behaves, how this vehicle operates. And there's where we're losing our climb. Airspeed is dropping. Increase that RPM again. I have to be doing something wrong. Why is it surging like this? Yeah, airplane gets a surge of power all of a sudden and then stops. Is there something? What else am I forgetting here? It's kind of bugging me that it keeps on jumping up and... Oh! What? Okay, so there's the light for that high-speed blower. Finally that came on. I have to think that... I know that part of this game I saw options to have like random mechanical failures. I have to think that maybe something like that is happening here. That engine does not sound happy, you know? Carb temp is very low. Do you think we could be getting some carb icing? Is that what's happening? Do we have to turn... Do not use carb heat above 12,000 feet. Carburetor. unrammed filtered air. See if that does anything different for us. I'm losing sight of the gate while I'm playing around with everything here. Oh, there it is. Whatever the problem was with that thing sputtering and wobbling, it appears to have resolved itself now. Got decent power out of this bird. Up on 16,000 feet. Let's experiment with this over here. Oh, didn't like that. Bad idea. Didn't like that one. Catch that descent. Still barely climbing, and we're losing airspeed again. I am puzzled. What else can I do different? Suppose we can max out. Let's turn the prop RPMs up to max. Pressures and temperatures and everything's okay. The carb temp being kind of cold. I appear to be just flatly unable to climb above this 15,000 feet. There is something I am not understanding about this system. You know what? I believe I'm going to terminate this. I believe I'm going to stop this mission. I'm gonna go do some homework. I'm gonna find out what it is that I'm doing wrong, and then I'm going to come back and attempt this mission again after I do some homework. Because this flailing around and not knowing how things work, that isn't getting. All right, yep, stop it. Boom, stop, quit. Okay, we'll come back some other time. Bye.